And a pleasant good afternoon. Welcome into the women's singles final at the Cary Tennis Classic. Darja Vidmanova. My name is Cation, joining you courtside. As you can see, we have moved indoors. After just wrapping up the men's final a couple minutes ago, quick turnaround to this women's final. It is pouring outside, has been really rough. We had to move inside today because of the tropical storm Chantal. It's just kind of moving its way slowly through North Carolina today. These courts are playing very, very fast. So with two women who have that capability of having some really big, powerful ground strokes, these could be very fast points here today. It's Vidmanova to serve as we are ready for play at Cary. Vidmanova is 22 years of age, out of the Czech Republic. 249 officially, 241 the career high. She's inside the top 200 now, live ranking at 193. Here early, but what a stretch she has been on since that team title for the University of Georgia. 14 straight wins, titles at a 35K level in Santo Domingo, and then 75 in Sumter. But this is a rough start. It's going to be 3 great chances for Ekstrand. Blistering stuff, right?
30-40.
And that's the thing that I think stood out for me for Ekstrand here through the week. Just that full confidence. But goodness, Vidmanova has that capability to do so many things, including if she wants just to kind of stay in this on the pulse situation. Yep. Had a nice chat with associate head coach at Georgia, good friend of mine, Jared Chaplin. Worked with her for the last 2 years. Just so complimentary of her taking on new challenges over the last couple of years. That leadership component, with just kind of that acceptance of who she is as a tennis player, has that capability of imposing herself within a match. That's kind of what you want to see her do here today, right? As she does fight off the chances here and gets that open cold. You know, her opponent today, obviously incredibly gifted. Lots of pace, has the ability to dictate herself. And on the Vidmanova side, you want to see her really make it so that the youngster here, the less experienced player, feels like the less experienced player. My name's Cation, joining you courtside for this one. It is, in terms of kind of the differences from outside, just talked about it a little bit, the courts are playing lightning fast, that's one. It is extraordinarily humid inside here today. So the recovery from yesterday's matches is going to be incredibly important. You know, what they did in terms of hydration, the humidity in here is Yeah, it's got to be 80–90% humidity. Temperature's lower than it has been, but that humidity is killer. And also, we've got lines people here today. The electronic line calling. Kudos to the volunteer
Monika Ekstrand,
staff here who stuck around to provide us with 8 lines judges for 5 spots. They're rotating in here today. Monika Ekstrand of 1.
Low 15.
She is 18, 487 in the world officially. She will obviously be at a new career high in a week. She's at 349 live, 312 with a win here today. It's now 7 straight points the way it's
30.
But listen, regardless of what comes out of it today, it's her first 100K for Ekstrand. 4 of the biggest wins rankings-wise of her career yesterday. 4 in love over Kane's place, and just certainly showing that she belongs here. That's too good. So, what a swing, right? 140 to 140. 8 straight points for Vidmanova. Just a bit back, so 9 straight points for Vidmanova. It's too love. And listen, you know, both women did get kids inside this morning. But again, at match speed is a completely different beast, right? Versus just kind of getting your feet underneath you. It is playing so fast. We saw Draxel really struggle to adjust to it, and he had to, late in the first set, the men's final, he had to adjust his racket tension. So don't be surprised if one of these 2 players, especially the one who's on the wrong end, goes for a similar adjustment. Just 3 women to have completed that triple, winning singles, doubles, and the team title. Vidmanova. At 11.
15 all.
Yeah, it's a pretty impressive start to the professional side. 14 straight wins coming in. 2 titles. Certainly take that role with Ekstrand. She's got a couple titles of her own this year. 45Ks, Jackson and Boca Raton.
15-30.
Really a pretty impressive rise for her this year. Qualified, had to go through qualifying juniors. Karis at the US Open last year. Right on top of the baseline. Got a couple more chances. But yeah, not one of those like surefire
15-40.
top 10, you know is in each Roland Garros and junior slam draw. Has worked her way for the incredibly talented recruiting class at the University of Stanford University. Okay, so that felt wrong to me when she said the score, and now that makes more sense, 30-all. Definitely slipping, isn't slipping that much. Now we have a great chance.
30-40.
She is not afraid. She will step up and back herself in some of the biggest moments. It's been really impressive to watch from Ekstrand.
First serve.
That is certainly, missing on that forehand. It's one of the qualities I think is so important to teach young players who want to be the best version of themselves. Sometimes you have to forego immediate gratification for long-term development, and Caroline is just trusting that you can go for those big shots. She has another great chance, does Ekstrand. How many young players right now that have all of the tools just are a little bit gun-shy when it comes to the big moments? That is already part of the game plan here for Vidmanova as she's fought up a fifth great chance already. But looking at that Ekstrand return position and trying to go drop her on that second ball and see if Ekstrand has that speed, it's going to be necessary. Just don't see it too often from 18-year-olds who just are there and ready to go after the big swings. Even if she doesn't win this match, it's the one thing I'll take away from the week. Yeah, just a little bit back. 0 for 6 on the chances. And Vidmanova, she doesn't give you a lot, right? Pretty quiet, head down type of a player. First time where this tarp comes into play. It was going to happen at some point, right? Vidmanova with a game point. Vidmanova has fought up 6 great chances already. She is got a big smile on her face, looking for her 15th straight win. It's 3-love here in the first.
The Greater Raleigh Sports Alliance is a proud supporter of today's tournament. The Greater Raleigh Sports Alliance is always pleased to assist you with questions and requests regarding sports event planning. They know that folks around here love their sports. In fact, they are downright passionate about it. Whether playing, watching in person or on TV, or supporting in other ways, Like the Cary Tennis Classic today, the greater Raleigh area has proven itself time and time again to be one of the most sports-friendly regions of the country. Fans look to the Greater Raleigh Sports Alliance to make the next sporting event a success.
Time.
Well, it's certainly been an honor to be back here in Cary, North Carolina for the week for this event. This is, I was talking with Ted Reese, our tournament director, one of our co-tournament directors this week, this morning. This is the 4th time, I believe 11 years, that this event has been hampered by either a tropical storm or a hurricane. 4 times out of 11. This is it's an early one. Hurricane season doesn't start till August 1st. Ekstrand with 3.
Relive 15.
This is a pretty good example of it, right? Her unforced error count is a little bit higher, right? Adjusting to the pace and the speed here today. Down a break. A lot of things have gone, right, in terms of getting to possibly not being able to finish. And she's right back to it. Diego Moyano, friend of mine from a guy who's developed a lot of young players. Francis, Tommy, Taylor, Riley, and that whole group, and working with her.
40-30.
I'm a bit surprised Diego didn't make the trip up here. Shame, Diego. Would have been nice to see him. Important, right? A little subtle fist bump to herself there to, again, just realize she's very much in this matchup, right? Again, the break lead is unfortunate for her. However, it has generated 3 break chances in each of the first 2 Vidmanova service games. It doesn't look too bothered by it. Serves here 3-1. Did get to the ceiling. It is impressive. We didn't actually have one ball that got to the ceiling.
15 all.
She kind of, having seen a little bit in some cracked racket streams over the last couple of years, as well as just getting to watch her here in person this week. Love the footwork, and I think, over the next couple of years, to get to that next level, she's, you just watch her once, you see all the tools are there, and this is a top 100 player at the very least, right? She's going to face another great chance. I think it's going to be that next level of just reading again, something that she's improved greatly over the last couple of years, just that ability to impose herself and wield all those talents consistently. And just passed and out Monika Ekstrand.
Deuce. Advantage.
Well, this has been a clinic on finding enough great chances. It's 4-1 here in the first.
Vidmanova leads 4 games to 1.
Land Rover Cary is an important sponsor of our tournament. They are committed to offering exceptional service. Land Rover Cary specializes in offering a range of models like the Discovery Sport Range Rover, Range Rover Evoque, and Range Rover Sport. Come take a look. They are located on Auto Park Drive right here in Cary. Land Rover Cary aims to transform your car buying experience and streamline the servicing process to make it effortless for you.
Time.
Well, certainly some decent support here for an 18-year-old. Ekstrand 1-4. That inside-out portion is just such a weapon, right? is going to certainly be interesting. I know, hopefully for her, it's not on her mind, but listen, 245K titles, 100K final. At this stage that she's moved herself to 350 in the world, several weeks before the U.S. Open qualies cut. It is within the realm of possibility that she earns direct entry. She gets to 310-ish with a win today. But I think, with this kind of spring and summer, there are definitely going to be discussions about her for at worst a qualifying wild card. They want to reward performance. Second straight game with a double. And there again, she uses those feet well to get around that inside out 40. 15 points for her. Doing a lot of work right now as Ekstrand. It's just one of these situations where it feels like she's done so much here and is dictating so much of play. On the other side of the court is this woman who has this ability to just kind of neutralize so well. She's going to get past at times the big swing of Ekstrand, but just so cool and calm and relaxed and just very much comfortable with her. That is Vidmanova here at 4-2. That's a good example of it, right? 4-4. Perfect example of it. It just doesn't look like it has that pace, but suddenly it is past you. It's been a very impressive week for her. Seeing 3 of her matches, semifinal and over 1 and 5. The inside out forehand again, it is just, she gets her feet set. 30-15. It's coiled. It's comical. Vidmanova continues to maintain that presence out in front into the ball change. She's got a 5-2 edge here at Cary Tennis Classic.
Dominion Realty Partners is an important sponsor of the Cary Tennis Classic. Dominion Realty Partners is a full-service real estate organization providing development, management, leasing, acquisition, and investment services to a wide variety of exciting and important projects in our community, with their good works expanding into the entire Southeast and all the Mid-Atlantic region of the United States. For over 5 decades, Dominion Realty has proven their expertise in site selection, due diligence, entitlement, marketing, design, construction management, and financial services. In fact, throughout the development process, partners to be focused on
Time. New ball.
Indeed, new balls here. Monika Ekstrand, 2-5. That's the one issue, right? There are going to be times where that backhand, it just is a little bit too flat. It's a tough proposition here, right? She's obviously played very well, but on the wrong end of the scoreboard. Off the baseline, yep. Vidmanova taking a long look.
15 all.
But that seems like a no-doubter. Done, and again, I think that's going to be something that she adds more and more of to her game as well as transition. Because that, again, as the players and the level increases on the other side of the net, she's going to need that ability to close out as well. These two women are also moving at a pretty quick pace, right? Points are moving fast, again, on these incredibly fast courts, but how about the fact that it just feels like Vidmanova is getting so many returns just back and play over and over and over again, making Ekstrand do the work consistently. Up into the roof line. posted. Going a little bit more aggressive here in this game to see if she can continue to get a little bit of a cheeky set point here. Listen, even though Ekstrand does get the hold right, that type of a return game from Vidmanova, it will certainly, again, it just made Ekstrand work every single point, right? One missed return there, it felt like every single point she had to put in the time, right? Had to put in the time, wasn't able to have that easy hold to flip the pressure back like that on the dime. So now Vidmanova, who has faced 7 break chances in the set, straight game with one. This is exactly what you want. And again, I go back to it. The pressure in the last game helps lead to this, right? Obviously, the slider ace does the work, but then the return miss. Ekstrand having to take an extra second to towel off again because she did so much work in the last. We talked about imposing oneself, and that return game is a really good example of it, allowing then this type of service game in the next. 4 set points, maybe 3 set points. That shot is going to win her a ton of matches over the next couple of years.
40-30.
With feet, unload. With feet, unload. Rinse, repeat. Push a bit through that first set with Vidmanova, and yet here she is on the other side of it, 6-3, fighting off those 7 early break chances. You are watching live streaming on the USTA Pro Circle.
Thank you to ABC Fitness for your support. ABC Fitness is Raleigh's premier destination for high-quality fitness equipment, offering a huge selection of new and pre-owned treadmills, stair climbers, stationary bikes, kettlebells, free weights, weight machines, and more. You can also look to ABC Fitness for design services for professional gyms, home gyms, and office gyms. In addition, they provide maintenance and repair for a huge range of exercise equipment. Their warehouse is open and located on Newman Avenue across from CarMax. If you need it for your gym, at home, or at work, they've got it.
Time.
It's one of these weird situations where getting into a second set, I don't know that either player is going to tweak a lot. Ekstrand serving first to start it. That might be one where you do see some adaptation to his Vidmanova when she has the opportunity to maybe unload on it more of an inside in forward with a little bit more angle to get Ekstrand exposed out to that right side. The inside out is the weapon, as she handles the inside ins.
15 off.
So yeah, just expecting maybe a little bit more through that loose corner and see how Ekstrand handles it, right? And on top of it, just continuing to impose herself, and especially early in this set. That's something that Vidmanova did not do particularly well against Ma yesterday. It's just kind of letting things happen. This is a spot where you want to take it away. That's a great hold. That's a really, really good hold. Monika Ekstrand is stringing together 4 in a row after being broken in the opener for her. Love in the second. In case you missed it, on the single side for the men earlier today, it was Ray Sakamoto, who was pretty dominant in his 1-4 victory over Liam Draxler. Just served impeccably on these very fast courts here. The indoor facility, the Cary Tennis Classic, it is, yeah, you can really get through games pretty quickly. Sakamoto was able to do, serving at a pretty good clip, winning about 80% of his first serve points. And his points have definitely been shorter here on the women's side as well. A lot of serve +1, serve +2 opportunities for both of these women. Vidmanova, love 1. Interesting to note, Vidmanova was kind of setting up in this ad corner, waiting for that inside outer there. Kind of forced the issue on the inside in for him for Ekstrand. Half a step late.
15 off.
She is adapting and looking for that inside and forehand, hunting it, and continuing just to very bluntly forehands.
Stop. 40-30.
So composed, right?
One game on.
Back heel. And yet there she is again, just long to the other side with the hold in her pocket. And with room to grow, just an incredible 2025 already. Extreme 1-0. are showing, and again, in different ways, right? Just a constant reminder, this sport, that there are so many different ways to win.
Low. 30-15.
Kind of struggling with some moments up at the net. Yeah, I think Vidmanova has the idea in her head, and again, after yesterday where she was a little bit complacent early in the second, this is the moment where the match can be won. She can be put away early in the set. Can she get that return towards the backhand wing, that quadrant in the ad corner? Or does she go heavy angle into the deuce corner? It has to be a little bit more proactive here on this return. Got away with one. That was a pretty simple right through the middle, right to the weaponry of Ekstrand, but it is a break chance here for Vidmanova, who is the one so far here on the day. Break as well for Vidmanova, literally and figuratively. 2-1 in control of this one now with a set-to-break lead for the Cary Tennis Classic.
Enjoy a comfortable stay with our valued sponsor, La Quinta Inn and Suites by Winter. Conveniently located on the airport, this non-smoking hotel offers a free shuttle service to and from RDU International. They also offer an outdoor pool for relaxation and a gym for daily workouts, in addition to free Wi-Fi, business center, and meeting space. And their rooms are pet friendly. La Quinta Inn and Suites RDU to make sure you have everything you need for a comfortable stay.
Time.
Monika Ekstrand just getting a little quick warning that she's getting close to that 25-second mark in between some of the points. Speed up ever so slightly. A great chance in the last 3 service games here to
15 love.
got important for Ekstrand not to start pressing right now. Stay aggressive, but maintain that balance.
15 all.
Just these errors are going in a second. Looking with Vidmanova to try and change directions and absorb that pace by redirecting. But that also will take some time away. Right there, movement forward. She has consolidated. She gets it 2-3-1.
3 games to 1.
Now time starting to run short for the 18-year-old, right?
Love 15.
Again, looking for that.
15 all.
I actually really like the play, the execution. Of just continuously keeping Ekstrand guessing at this stage, right? Trying not to give her the same ball over and over again. It's been a really good correction for Vidmanova. This feels again like it's one of those situations where she just got a warning, right, for needing to move a little faster in between points. Scoreboard pressure. Vidmanova just seeming to get everything back in some of those big spots. It's a lot on those shoulders right now. That may just end up ending this match. Vidmanova, second break, 4-1 in the second.
Fans, Emerge Ortho is proud to provide medical coverage for the athletes at this year's Cary Tennis Classic. With convenient access to orthopedic specialists, advanced imaging and physical therapy services, Emerge Ortho delivers expert, patient-centered care close to home. Their orthopedic urgent care clinics offer timely, specialized treatment without the need for an ER visit. Visit emergeortho.com to learn more and emerge stronger, healthier, and better.
Time.
So new stick out of the bag. We are, what, 2 games away from the ball change? Wouldn't be surprised if she just went a slight bit tighter. Slightly. Thing we told you at the very, very outset, right? She won't shy away. She will continue to go after her swings. She is confident and believes and knows what is the best version of herself.
Love 30.
Not at all. Vidmanova just looking to, expecting almost a lines person to step in and call that. Didn't come. Straight 3 points. And we've seen that a couple times, right? Gets into a little bit of trouble and just, again, able to lift that level. Yeah, just didn't get underneath that lob at all. Now, again, it's been a while. You know, those 7 break chances in the first 3 return games and none since for Ekstrand. By the thinnest margin, here's a chance for Ekstrand. Has to happen now. takes a little construction, right? That off pace there, and knowing where that ball was coming back. Made it 3 straight backhand lines. So from a break point down, once again, it's Vidmanova who has fought off all 8 she's faced here today to 5-1. Not bad at all. So a last gasp here for Monika Ekstrand. And while unlikely to see a comeback here, what a tournament she has had. The biggest wins of her career so far, and confidence that she is able to play at this level pretty consistently this year, while also planning for that career at Wimbledon, at Stanford here in the next couple of months as well. Force in college tennis next year.
Love 30.
Setting up a pair of championship points. The unstoppable force that is Darja Vidmanova just continues. A 15th straight win and a 3rd straight title. Straight sets over Monika Ekstrand, 6-3, 6-1. And once again appears completely nonplussed. She's got another title to her credit. What an incredible 2025 she is having. My goodness, that moves her up to 176 in the world. Has gone this week alone from outside of U.S. Open qualies to very much inside. One of those situations where she, an American, she would be, no question, one of the USTA's wild card to the U.S. Open. Just a really remarkable run in the college season, winning the singles and the doubles title along with the team title, and then just coming out back back-to-back titles, 15 straight wins. One on clay, one on hard, and this one will count it as an indoor title as well for Darja Vidmanova. Let's say again a little bit about Monika Ekstrand. What an incredible week. She's moved from 487 in the world to right around that 350 mark. And again, yeah, just considering, as we said during the match, 2 titles at the 35K level, a 100K final. I think it's pretty safe to say she will be a name that is discussed at the higher ends of the USTA in terms of finding her potentially a qualifying wild card here over the next couple of weeks. Ted Reese is our tournament director there, just grabbing the microphone and the microphone cable to begin our trophy presentation. He's calling for his staff and the supervisor, Mark Bell, to head on out there. And of course, also hear from our 2 players, Vidmanova and Monika Ekstrand. Chair umpire there as well. Let's hear from Ted Reese.
Welcome to our trophy presentation for the women's singles final. Let's give both of these ladies a big hand. My name is Ted Reese, one of the tournament directors. I want to introduce the people we have with us here on the board. On my right here, we have Mark Bell, who's our ITF supervisor, helping with the event. Done a great job. Thanks, Mark. His right is one of our advisory board members for the tournament, Mayor Harold Weintrack from the County Cary. On this side, we have John McKay of the law offices of John McKay, one of our primary sponsors. We want to recognize our chair umpire from Memphis, Tennessee, Carl Regenberg. I'd like to introduce Harold, our mayor, to say a few words.
Thank you, Ted. What a great week. Having the ITF here for a second year is pretty incredible. Great women's tennis. We love so much having the ITF here. Love the tennis. And we weren't disappointed today. Thank you so much for a great match. And also, once again, if you were here earlier, you heard me thank the staff for putting this together so we could play indoors. We had some pretty heavy rain while you ladies were playing. I don't know if you heard it, but I definitely did. They did a great job of making this happen indoors. And of course, our ball boys and girls, we couldn't have had this without you. Thank you so much. The volunteers, the staff, our sponsors, they all made this happen. It's been a fantastic week. We are so glad you joined us this week, and we want you to join us again next year for another fantastic tournament. Thank you all very much for being here.
Thank you, Mayor. Also want to say a little more thanks to we've had an incredible staff in Cary Tennis Park out here. Diane, Reed, Kathy, Jake, Rob, just an incredible group. I know we're doing some, but a big hand. They've been here all week, all week. Also, all our volunteers too. I want to also thank Steph Racing. I don't know where Steph is, but she coordinates all of it. All of our volunteers, over 200 volunteers, so a big hand for Steph. Now let's get to our trophy presentation. So it's my honor to introduce our finalist, Monika Ekstrand.
Yeah, first I want to say congratulations to Darja. Amazing match, you know, I put it all out there, but today you were too good, those serves, man. And yeah, you've been doing amazing, so I'm really looking forward to spending more matches with you, hopefully finals. So yeah, grew like a player, a person, so yeah, we just have to keep on going. I want to thank the tournament staff, everyone, the director, all kids, for making this tournament possible. One day I had a match, ended at 1:30 in the morning, and everyone stayed out, so definitely did not go unnoticed by the players. So yeah, thank you so much. And lastly, I want to thank the crowd for coming out. I came here alone to this tournament, and I feel like I left with lots of friends and new faces. And I had some tough moments and tough matches where the crowd really helped me get through it. So I want to say thank you to you guys, and yeah, thank you for everything.
Now let's bring up our champion. A big hand for Darja Vidmanova, our tournament champion this year.
Great week. We've been doing really good. And as you said, I hope in the future, we see each other more often. You pretty much said it all in your speech, but I want to also thank you to all the organizers of the tournament who make it happen, all the staff in Hearts and Walkies. You guys were amazing. To all the people that came out throughout the whole week, it was very fun to stay out here, whether I was playing on the court 50 or in the stadium or here. You guys were great, so thank you for coming out. And also, my coach is also not here, but I just started training at the academy, so I want to give a little shout out to them for believing in me and giving me a chance to be there and train there. And yeah, obviously for the directors and supervisor, thank you very especially. But yeah. Hopefully next year I can come here again maybe, because it was a great turn.
Now to continue our closing ceremony, really do want to thank all fans who have been here all week. We've had some strange weather and through it all, a lot of fans. It makes an incredible atmosphere for these great athletes to play. So again, thank you all. We look forward to seeing you back next year. So thanks again.
And indeed, we hope to be back here next year for this incredible tournament that they have every year, and they've done an incredible job. The fact that they were able to get this up and running indoors so quickly today, just pretty remarkable, and our thanks to Ted and Sean. It's been a great week here. Congratulations not only to our winners today, but also our finalists. We always enjoy coming to the Cary Tennis Park. So for the crew, Mike Cation signing off. You have been watching live streaming on the USTA Pro Circuit.
all the ball kids in front of them. Maybe two nice down. Maybe buddy. Maybe the ball kids in front of them. Good. And then some can stand beside them in the back. Yeah. Half will be on the right, half will be on the left. Big one. Yeah, I need a couple of crayons. Come on this. There you go. Get in tight. Okay, get a little tighter. Come closer, tighter. I'll have coach